Look at God of War 2. I have the biggest fan of God of War in the history of the universe with me, and she also happens to be our senior gaming correspondent, Old Grandma Hardcore.
And I'm going to get to the bottom of this game. Game on!
We really are kind of staying focused on what was solid on the game.
I think the story is definitely darker. It's definitely a game set in our version of Greek mythology.
This game is going to start out on that same level and really kind of take you into a different place than the first game took you. We're bringing in new sub-weapons, weapons that you're going to be able to combo, the magic will be able to combo. Everything's actually going to integrate into the combat even further, but still be that epic beginning. But all the bosses that we're going to encounter in this game are really kind of ratcheting it up from where we were.
So rest assured, it's freaking cool.
Wait a minute, you guys aren't going anywhere. Sit your ass down until you talk to me. Move your asses over so I can sit down. What's the difference between God of War 2 and God of War 1?
The pressure question.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty big step to make, to kind of your first game out, to be following up a game that was heralded by so many people. It's the greatest PS2 game ever made, you know. We are bringing in a lot of new features, you know. New features like Pegasus, new features like all new magics with navigation within the magics. We are literally continuing the story. So it's not necessarily like, all new story, I have no idea what's going on. This is the continuation of the story, as if God of War 1 was 24 hours long.
We are trying to tell a story that is really quite tragic and really quite sad. And the trick is, and the challenge for us is, how can that story be told in the actual interactive versus just telling it through cutscenes?
But the biggest thing really is just forcing the player to make decisions that either they would not normally make, or that they kind of feel a little uncomfortable making.
I like to take a lot of mechanics and a lot of proven things that people have done in games that I like, improve on those if I can with the team in terms of tuning and tweaking and fresh ideas, but at the same time apply more of a narrative aspect, whereas some people would just focus on the play mechanics. I really like the idea of, can we embed more emotion and storytelling on top of some of these great gameplay mechanics that we've already seen proven out.
But we're absolutely going to top this first game.